Hello, I'm Clive Gilson, the story guy, and this is Tales from the World's Firesides. Tonight we're travelling to China again, where dragons are typically keepers of rivers and rain, and spring begins when their scales stir beneath the mountains. Our tale today is The Dragon After His Winter Sleep. It's a sharp little fable about quick wits and true honour. But before we begin, I have a special offer for my lovely subscribers. If you follow the link at the bottom of the screen or in the accompanying description, you can download a digital copy of my collection of Chinese legends and myths at around an 80% discount to the normal full retail price. It's a thank you really from me just for staying with me for these last couple of years. Anyway, let's get on with the story. The Dragon After His Winter Sleep. Once there was a scholar reading in the upstairs room of his house. Rain drummed on the tiles, the light was dull, and the air smelt of wet wood. As he turned a page, he noticed a tiny spark on the table, as bright as a firefly. It crept along the grain, and, wherever it passed, the surface scorched and curled, like the tracks a rainworm leaves in soft earth. Slowly, the glow coiled itself around his book. The paper browned, then blackened at the edges. And the thought came to him, quiet and certain. This might be a dragon, only not yet fully woken, not at its true size. He slid the book gently beneath the little coil and carried the creature outside. There he waited in the yard while the rain eased. The creature lay on the cover, as still as a burnt thread, and did not stir. Well, let it not be said that I lacked respect, the scholar murmured, so he went back in, set the book on the table, and put on his ceremonial robes, and then he composed himself properly. Then, with a bow fit for an honoured guest, he lifted the book once more and walked it to the door. No sooner had he stepped outside than the creature raised its head and uncurled. It drew a breath that hissed and then brightened into a line of light before the dragon rose up from the book. In the next heartbeat, it turned in the air to face him. Its head had swelled to the size of a barrel, its body ran the length of a man, and with one last twist and a crack of thunder that shook the eaves, the dragon went sailing up through the low cloud. The scholar lowered his eyes, and when the yard was quiet again, returned to his room. He traced the creature's path by the faint burn marks it had left. Here a curved line on the table, there a singe along the shelf, until the marks led him to his chest of books, where the dragon had slept all winter long. And so our telling of the dragon after his winter sleep comes to a close. It's a lovely little tale, lots of sort of quick wit, I think, and reminds us that wonder travels across, valleys and oceans, and that the human and the magical still come together to create true wonder across all of our cultures. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this month there is a special subscriber discount on offer. If you follow the link below on the screen, you can claim an 80% discount on the retail price of my Chinese folktale collection in EPUB or PDF formats. If you check the description and the pinned comments, then you should be able to find the link. If today's story spoke to you, please do subscribe if you haven't already, and share a thought in the comments. You'll pass the tale on. That, after all, is how we keep the storytelling fire burning. But for today, thank you for keeping me company by Tales from the World's Firesides. I'm Clive Gilson, the story guy. So until next time, stay curious and keep the stories bright.